Welcome to my channel.
Your birth month may affect diseases you are likely to get. Spanish scientists mapped birth months to 27 chronic diseases to see if it made a difference to long-term health, and were surprised to find it has a significant impact. The month of your birth can affect which diseases will afflict you, according to new research. Seasonal changes in ultraviolet rays, vitamin D levels and viruses, more common in the winter, may affect fetal development, experts believe. Spanish scientists mapped birth months to 27 chronic diseases to see if it made a difference to long-term health, and were surprised to find it has a significant impact for some conditions. Men who were born in September, for example, were almost 3 times more likely to suffer thyroid problems than those born in January. August male babies had almost double the risk of asthma compared to those born at the beginning of the year. Similarly, women born in July were 27% more likely to be diagnosed with high blood pressure and were at a 40% increased risk of incontinence. Reports. The Telegraph. The University of Alicante, which carried out the study on nearly 30,000 people, also found that some months had beneficial effects on health. What else did they find? Men born in June were 34% less likely to suffer depression and 22% less likely to be diagnosed with lower back pain. Women born in June had a 33% lower risk of migraines and a 35% less chance of experiencing menopause problems. On the whole, September babies appeared to have the least chance of being diagnosed with any chronic disease. This month, as well as October, is known to be when most babies are born, suggesting they are conceived around Christmas. Why is there a difference between months? The researchers speculate that seasonal illness could be behind the variance, by either boosting the body's inner defenses or harming them early on. While sunlight triggers the production of vitamin D in the body, and lack of this in the first months of life may have long-lasting effects on mental and physical health. The sunshine vitamin is known to help regulate thousands of genes during development, and a wealth of research backs up its long-lasting influence on health. A significant association. Professor Jose Antonio Puesada, the study's lead author, said, "In this study we have evidenced a significant association between the month of birth and the occurrence of various chronic diseases and long-term health problems. The month of birth may behave as an indicator of periods of early exposure to various factors, such as exposure to ultraviolet rays, vitamin D, temperature, seasonal exposure to viruses and allergies, which may affect the development of the uterus and neonate in their first months of life." The differentiation of patterns by sex found that there may be a different vulnerability in men and women to these early exposure factors. The new findings were published in the journal Medicina Clinica. Is this the first study of its kind? Columbia University researchers found similar findings in a study they conducted in 2015. They discovered that people born in May had the lowest disease risk, and those born in October the highest. At the time, the authors of the report, based on 1.7 million people, said the data may help to uncover new disease risk factors. 4 years prior to that research, experts revealed that birth month could affect everything from intelligence to life expectancy. Oxford University scientists found spring babies to be at greater risk of ills, including asthma, autism and even Alzheimer's disease in later life. They may also be less clever than classmates born in other seasons, as well as being outlived by autumn-born friends, the Cheltenham Science Festival heard. Your birth month and the job you will have. As well as risk of illness, babies born in some months are more likely to take up certain career paths. The birth month to potential job research was published using data by the Office for National Statistics in 2011. The findings were then determined by Oxford University scientists who analyzed statistics from the last census. Russell Foster, a neuroscientist based at the prestigious university, said at the time that the effects were very clear, despite being small. He added, "I am not giving voice to astrology, it's nonsense, but we are not immune to seasonal interference." Below, the most likely career paths are detailed for each month. January, debt collector. February, artist. March, pilot. April, dictator. May, even spread of professions. June, CEO. July, bricklayer. August, problem student. September, high-achieving student. October, politician. November, serial killer. December, dentist.